Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to jump in with a reading, kind of going off of the downloads that I posted about on my community page yesterday. So keep in mind that this is a general reading and may not resonate entirely for everyone. If you want me to pick up on your energy in upcoming readings, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like a personal reading from me, you can find the information for that in the description box below. I feel like we need like extra cleansing for this energy. I've been trying to find a way to articulate what I'm getting, what I'm seeing, because I know it's a very sensitive subject, and there's a lot of things that I don't share on here. There's a lot of things that I keep to myself, but I feel like this is something that needs to be spoken on. So I feel like the energy that I was picking up on here, I actually was dreaming about it, and I was getting messages about this major energy restoration that's taking place right now. So a lot of us in the collective have been dealing with people that have been draining our energies, vampire, like energy vampires, entity attachments, things like this, spiritual warfare. And I feel like this has a lot to do with what's happening right now. So what's been happening here is there is a phase here. Okay. And Spirit, help me get the right words to articulate, to vocalize this. There's a major shift taking place right now where a lot of the energy vampires that have been stealing our energy, trying to siphon our energy, trying to, let me write something down. Hold on. Because this is going to be so hard for me to put into words. I don't even know if the energy is ready for me to speak on it, but I'm going to try. I might not even upload this. I don't know yet. But there are energy vampires that we have experienced that have tried to siphon not only our energy, our essence, like our solar plexus energy, our sacral energy, but they've tried to become us. They've tried to take little bits and pieces of our personality or of who we are, or trying to copy our talents, trying to essentially become us and take us out and replace us. A lot of us have been dealing with people that have entity attachments, whether they are like reptilian, demonic, whether they are vampiric energies. And I feel like a lot of these energies right now, they're either being cut off because a lot of the collective is ascending, or they're becoming weaker. And a lot of the images that I was getting here was that I was getting like a Twilight Venom scene, like from the first movie, where Bella obviously had the vampire venom in her system, and if it wasn't taken out, she would die. And Edward had to step in and suck the venom out of her. So there's something here about an energy that tried to take a little bit from you, but maybe they couldn't stop themselves, or they didn't know if they were going to be able to stop themselves, because I feel like the entity that was attached to this person wanted you dead. They wanted you gone. They wanted you weakened. For some of you, this did happen. You were in a weakened state. Maybe something happened to your health. Maybe literally like the movie, maybe you broke a bone, or maybe you were just in a weakened mental state. But you guys definitely had some sort of energy that was sent to you by some sort of demonic force to steal your energy, to steal your essence, to drain you of who you are, and to replace you. And I feel like a lot of these energies, like I mentioned, they're dying down. They are not being able to reach the ascension, or they're not able to reach the collective as much as they used to, because a lot of the collective is ascending and becoming aware of these energies and healing those wounds that attracted us to those energies, and also just becoming wiser, stronger, smarter, intellectually, spiritually. I was also getting, I was literally hearing conversations taking place of like, they won't notice if I take a little bit of their energy, or they won't notice if I steal this idea from them or steal this essence from them, because they have so much. I was also hearing that, like I said, certain entities were assigned to you, sort of how like when we're born, we're assigned a spirit guide, we're assigned an angel. A lot of us who have higher callings, we were also assigned certain demonic energies, entities that followed us from past lives, or that even just wanted to attach themselves to our purpose in this lifetime in order to stop us or slow us down. Because I was literally hearing like, give me that one. Like there's a certain entity that may have followed you through many lives, past lives, into this one. Or they're just very fixated on you. They're very obsessed with you. So if this is an entity that is embodying, it's hosting a person, you'll notice that this person does not leave you alone. You'll notice that this person becomes obsessive. They stalk, they will do anything to try to get into your life, or to try to ruin something in your life, or to try to get a reaction out of you, to put blockages in your path. And I feel like that's one sign that you'll know that that's one of those energies that you guys are dealing with. I'm getting that for a lot of these energies, these are people, right? There's a lot of people, like people that are living with us, alongside us, people that you guys know, friends, family, lovers, that could have sworn themselves in signing some sort of deal with a dark entity here. There's a lot of Saturn energy that I was picking up on, a lot of like, but like the dark side of Saturn. And okay, how am I going with this? Let's see. Because there's so many things that I don't know how to put into words here. If I'm going based off of what I was just saying, like the past lives or an entity being assigned to you to take you out, I feel like for a lot of you, this has to do with lust. So one of the main things that an entity attachment will go for is lust, because lust is usually one of the most easily attainable energies in people. It's very easy to get in bed with someone. It's very easy to put it on heavy on someone and sleep with them. So that's an energy that's very prominent here. But the thing is about these energies that I wasn't really getting that this is a high vibrational sex demon, right? So the high vibrational sex demons that I would consider would be like Lilith or Asmodeus. But I feel like these are lower vibrational demonic entities, or almost like these like serpentine, like dark energies that, I mean, yeah, because they're now showing me like the serpent from the Garden of Eden. So there's definitely an energy here of trying to like, because I'm literally seeing like someone sleeping with someone and like an entity trying to get inside their body, like literally like a parasite. So this is what someone is trying to do to you, or someone has tried to do to you already. Maybe this already happened to you. Maybe you've removed it. Maybe you've never gone through this. This is just for whoever resonates with what I'm saying here. I feel like you guys have, let me see, I think I'm missing something here. Hold on, I'm just reading my notes. Yeah, okay, so there's a lot of people here who they're being used by entities, and they have either sold their soul, or they've made some sort of agreement here to take something from you. They agreed that they would try to take something from you, but they realized that they cannot take that because you're too strong, you're too smart, you're too wise, something's not working on you. And I feel like now, because I was hearing poor unfortunate souls, now they're bound to an entity. So whatever deal that these people made, they cannot fulfill, and now they cannot fulfill the demon's request. So there's something here about that demon or that entity kind of siphoning their energy now. So anything that they try to take from you, it's been restored to you. And like one of the major things that I was seeing was like in my meditation, I was seeing a tree and then the roots of the tree. And then I was seeing kind of like a body that turned into a tree. And the body was the collective, kind of soaking up all of the energy that has been taken away from them or pulled away from them, and coming back into their essence, coming back into their body. And I was seeing a lot of color being restored. I was seeing a lot of strength coming back to the collective. And simultaneously, as this was happening, I was seeing that these energy vampires now, they are drying out. And I was seeing like an image of like them walking towards you, right? Like literally just walking. And like as they're walking, if you guys can imagine kind of like that Homo sapiens chart reference, thinking about evolution, I think that's going to help you like visualize what I'm seeing here, or what I was seeing. But it's almost like as they're going through time, they're drying out, their bones are becoming brittle, their skin is becoming saggy, their skin is becoming colorless. Like you guys might even notice that certain people in your life have certain health issues, or they look older, or they're not aging well, or there's something going on with their health. And it has to do, like that's one of the signs you're going to realize that these people were assigned to take something from you, because you have pulled it back into your energy field. A lot of you guys have moved away from these people, or you are no contact with these people, or they just can't access you anymore. They don't have the same access to you because of your vibration ascending higher. So they cannot take what they wanted. They cannot take anything from you anymore. And I feel like a lot of you guys have, because I was seeing for some of you, like Nagas, like the Sanskrit serpent entities, the Nagas, they are protecting you guys. Some of you guys might have even like a Hydra or like some sort of dragon spirit that is protecting you, because I was getting that they're very angry. And Nagas are known for having a temper. I feel like whoever I'm connecting to here, you guys are being blessed with fertility, wisdom, health, and wealth in your life. But I also feel that if anyone's trying to come at you, it's almost like these Nagas or these Hydra, these dragons, it's like they stop them and they suffocate them, and they also keep them bound, like they tie them up in some way. So I'm seeing it from both ends. I'm seeing like whatever they try to do to you is happening to them. So like if they try to bind you, if they try to infect you with some sort of entity or parasite, like that's the same thing that's happening to them, because the same energy that they tried to send towards you is now eating them alive. I don't know, there's a lot of energy that I was seeing. I don't even know if I'm explaining this correctly, but I feel like coming back to you guys, I have a couple cards here. I feel like coming back to you guys, you are the anchor here. You are receiving some sort of great love in your life. You have some sort of either insane talent or something that you're very good at, something that someone wanted to take from you or stop you. You guys have a purpose here, whatever your purpose is. It doesn't even have to be spiritual. But you guys have a very strong purpose here that many energies, many entities, many people tried to stop. I'm getting a reference to, it was actually a TikTok I saw the other day of this guy sharing his story of how he was driving Uber, and like at 3 a.m, he picked up what he thought was a demon. And it's a very interesting interaction that he had with this demon. It's almost like this demon was tempting him to sell his soul and he didn't do it. It's a long story. I'm not going to talk about the whole thing here because it's like 10 minutes, but there's something here about like many energies, many people trying to come into your life to try to taint your image or to lead you down the wrong path. And I feel like you guys did not fall for that. You guys, there's something here about, even if you're not a spiritual person, like you have your own connection to God, source, spirit, you believe in something greater than yourself. And I feel like that guides you. You guys are receiving some sort of support, stability. You are destined for some sort of good fortune in this lifetime. And I feel like with the fox here, this energy of a secret opponent, this energy of like an op, it's following you. It's always following you. It's like you always find some sort of energy, some sort of entity that follows you in different partnerships. And it's because it's like there's an entity that's like body hopping from person to person to try to stop you. But I feel like they're realizing that they cannot stop you anymore. Nothing that they do works. Nothing that they do is going to stop you or get in the way. And I feel like you guys might also have a difficult time trusting people, or you guys deal with a lot of gossip. You guys deal with a lot of manipulative tactics from the people around you. And it's because you guys either attract a lot of attention, yes, but it's like you attract a lot of hate. And I also feel like it's so hard to put this into words. Like in my mind, it makes so much sense. And then when I'm saying it, I'm like, I feel like I sound like I don't make sense. You guys definitely have at least one person or multiple people who is like a secret opponent to you right now. And it's because they are being possessed by this entity. Whoever these people are, they're not strong enough to fight this entity off. So if you guys watch my reading about the sunken place, if you guys watch my reading about, an entity kind of being inside of a host, and that person not being able to say or do anything about it, they're being held hostage by that entity. You guys could be dealing with someone in your life like that. But I feel like the major thing that I wanted to address when it comes to this is that your energy is being restored. You have regained some sort of energy. So again, your health is prospering, your wealth is prospering. You're seeing a lot of good things happen in your life now, because these entities don't have the same access to you that they once did. And I feel like with the rider here, you guys could be being prepared, I'm hearing, to receive some sort of communication, some sort of news or message. I feel like some of you guys have someone thinking about you in a high position that wants to bring you like onto a team or into something higher. They want to expose you. They feel like you should be seen in some way. I feel like that's a message for a lot of you. So if you guys have some sort of talent or skill that you resonate with, that you feel like others have been trying to stop you from doing or take from you or copy you, I feel like you guys are about to be recognized for something here. I'm hearing something that's individual to yourself. I don't even know if I'm making sense here, but I'm going to go ahead and let me see. I want to get some of these cards to further talk about this major energy restoration that's taking place here, because I feel like you guys can feel it too. Like a lot of you guys really have, like, you've gotten your glow back. Your solar plexus is stronger. Your sacral energy is stronger. Like, and I did also want to mention that usually the maybe 3 places that an entity will try to attack are the third eye, so that way your intuition is blocked. Your solar plexus chakra, so that way you don't have confidence. That way you don't feel like you have a say. That way you feel like you don't have any power over your own life. And then your sacral energy. I mean, technically they will tackle all of them, but the sacral energy is that sexual energy that I was talking about. That's usually a very easy way to transmit energy, because I mean, everyone has sex, everyone does it. So there's something about that being like supposed to be like an easy way out for them. But what other messages do we have about this major energy restoration? Toad, personal growth, transformation, and letting go. Yeah. I feel like you guys are seeing someone or some people very clearly. Like you guys might even have noticed that people's faces shift in front of you, or like you'll notice shape-shifting energies. Yeah, it's like you'll notice the demon inside of somebody, kind of like that TikTok video that I saw, that he said when he looked back at this person, he could tell that there was a demon inhabiting his body. So it's like you guys are being able now to tell. You guys have the spiritual sight to see someone's true essence. You can see past the physical, because in that TikTok as well, this guy was saying that this demon in this body was telling him, like, this is just a body that I'm borrowing. I don't even need this body. He was telling him it's just the body that I use to get my shit done, basically. So again, we're dealing with entities here, demonic entities, reptilians, energies that are trying to disguise themselves as human so that way they can get their work done. But I feel like you guys can see this now. You guys have reached this level of personal growth and awareness where you don't fall for this anymore. We have avoidance. In the dance of shadows, I conceal and evade. Fear's veil keeps me distant. In the darks, cool shade. Interesting. So some of you guys could have been afraid of this before. Definitely. I feel like you guys are just either avoiding certain energies, or you're just, yeah, it's like you're aware of something. The Grim Reaper. In the realm of twilight where shadows converge, the Grim Reaper's scythe guides souls to the verge. Exactly. I feel like you guys have also escaped death multiple times. Going back to what I was saying about being tempted, you guys have escaped death multiple times. You've escaped maybe very dire situations multiple times because of your intuition. We have intuition, clairvoyance, and focus. I feel like your connection to God, your connection to source, your connection to your higher self has proved to rescue you multiple times throughout life here. And I feel like it's something that you've really learned to lean on and become confident in. I'm hearing your intuition is never wrong. We have the grimoire, wisdom, experience, hidden knowledge. Yeah, a lot of you guys have, it's like you've passed this sort of test where you have leveled up to be, like for some of you, this has to do strictly with spirituality. This has to do with maybe becoming a practitioner, a witch. I'm hearing demon slayer, an occultist, a magician, like anything. There's something here that you guys have reached this level of spiritual mastery where you've gained so much wisdom through the experiences that you've had with these entities. And I feel like you guys have so much hidden knowledge that you guys feel like people would think that you're crazy, or people would not be able to relate to you. And it's because your path is very unique. Yeah. Potion, transformation, resourcefulness, and change. I'm getting this coming from both sides. Yeah, fallen angel. I'm getting this coming from both sides where you've had multiple energies try to come at you in multiple different directions with different tactics, different methods that they feel like they have tried to get your attention or to slow you down or to stop you from doing something. But I also feel like with this coming through, there are many options available to you guys. And I feel like also because of that, it's like maybe these people or these energies that are, or these people that are being basically possessed by these entities, they thought that they could stop you. They thought that they could ruin maybe a certain life path for you, a certain career path for you. And maybe they did, maybe they tried. But what they don't realize, or what they didn't realize, is that you guys have a multitude of paths available to you because you are multi-hyphenate, you are multi-talented. So even if one block, or even if one path was blocked off, you have another path, you have another opportunity coming for you. I'm getting that source, God energy, is never going to allow these entities to block everything off for you. There's always going to be something, and that's what they can't stand. They cannot stand your connection to the light. They cannot stand your connection to source, because God always makes a way for you. Anything that they try to stop, you get out of. We have overthinking. We have abandoned carnival. Yeah, I'm hearing for a lot of you guys, like, I'm not even going to speak on this one because I don't want to put this energy out there, but right now is not a time for overthinking. Right now is not a time to doubt yourself, because that's exactly what these energies want. Yeah, pumpkin patch, the boogeyman. As life unfolds and shadow overpowers light, with my innocence will be left untouched. Yes. So I'm hearing this also because I put this in my downloads for another reading that I'm going to touch on later on, because it's going to be too much for this one. But this definitely has to do with like end times, or like spiritual warfare being at an all-time high right now. But I feel like your path is protected. Your purpose is protected. Your destiny is protected. There's something here, maybe for a lot of you, will my innocence be left untouched? There's something that has happened to you in childhood that you're trying to heal. And this is another way that these entities have tried to get close to you. Maybe they tried to, you've been through some sort of abuse, some sort of assault, some sort of traumatic situation that has possibly followed you throughout your adult life. But I feel like you guys are healing that. I keep seeing like you guys are plugging all the holes. It's like you're healing any possible way that these entities could infiltrate your mind, your body, your spirit. I feel like, again, you guys have become very strong. Like you're not the type of person that is just going to let anyone or anything come into your life or come into your energy. And I feel like that is, I'm hearing that has been, that has been bred through resilience. Resilience has been bred through the situations that you have been through. Yeah, so you guys had to learn the hard way. You guys had to learn through spiritual attacks and through different mistrustful energies in your life that it's almost like I'm hearing man maker, like it's made you who you are today. All these attacks, all these people trying to ruin different aspects of your life, it's made you who you are today, but it's made you someone who's very resilient and untouchable, someone who has a lot of wisdom and experience. Like a lot of you guys have, it's like this was your preparation. This was your initiation, dealing with these energies, realizing that they're real. Like a lot of people out here, they really don't think that this stuff is real. They really think that there's just a physical reality and there's no type of spirits out there. There's no types of demonic forces that try to take down other people, but there really are. And I feel like you've learned that through multiple situations in your life that has to do with what I'm speaking about right now. But I feel like a lot of you guys definitely have this fear of like, well, what if it happens again? Or what if it doesn't stop. And what advice can I give for that question there? The Jinn. As magic unfolds, a risk as high will arise. Wishes will be granted, but beware the design. Yeah, so going back to what I was saying, overthinking, be very careful where you get your opportunities from. And I'm going to go back to that TikTok again. Maybe I'm going to share that on my community page, because that shit was powerful to me, because I've definitely encountered situations like that before. But there's something here about trusting with the potion as well, trusting the direction that you're going in and not lowering your guard for the wrong reason. And there's also something here about a moral compass that has been refined. Your moral compass has been refined, and not taking an opportunity that removes you from that, not taking an opportunity that pulls you away from your belief system or your value system. Because I feel like the closer that you guys get to success, or the more paths that open up for you, you're going to realize here, like with wishes being granted, beware the design. Like, not everything is for you. Just because someone is handsome or beautiful, or just because someone has a lot of money, or just because someone is offering you something that looks too good to be true or life-changing, doesn't mean it's for you. You might have to make a lot of sacrifices. You might have to do things that you are not willing to do. You might actually end up in a position that your opponents are in now, because they decided to go with their lower nature. They decided to be tempted into oblivion. They decided to do something that they were not so sure of doing, but they went for it anyway, and now they're trapped and they owe a debt to the darkness. And this is something that you guys are being prevented, yes, but it's like you're being prepared to encounter different situations like this, because I feel like it's definitely not over. It's always going to be there, especially those of us who have big destinies, big purpose. It's like you're always going to see different people coming at you, trying to offer you different things, trying to pull you off track. But I feel like now you guys, I'm hearing now you have the discernment. Now you have the discernment to not fall so easily for something. Yes, exactly. Sharp insight, opportunities, and hidden potential. For a lot of you also, I feel like with this key coming through, like Hecate protects you, or there's some sort of witch guardian. There's some sort of very powerful entity that guards you, aside from like the Nagas, the dragons, the Hydras. You guys definitely have some sort of entity that protects you here, but I'm hearing like they can protect you, yes, but you need to be very careful of the choices that you make. You need to be very careful of the opportunities that you take, because they might not be able to get you out of everything. You have the discernment, but that doesn't mean that something can't happen. Knowledge, death, energies, yes. The ticking of the clock distracts me from the fact that my worst enemy hides in my mind, and that's the thing here. A lot of spell work, a lot of entities, they will feed off of the mind. They will try to attack the mind first. They will try to attack the emotional body first. So this is something that you guys really need to hone in on. You really need to make sure that your mind is strong, that nothing can shake you, that your emotions don't get the best of you, because this is exactly what these energies want. The more control that you have over yourself, the less that people can control you, the less that evil energies can infiltrate your space, because they feed off of weakness, they feed off of fear, they feed off of desire. And the less that you have those feelings, there's going to be nothing for them to grab onto. So, let's see. What do we do here? I think I'm just going to get, honestly, because I was going to go into the tarot, but I feel like I've gotten everything that I need. You know what? Let me go back to the tarot. Or let me open up the tarot, because I kind of want to see for a lot of you in your personal lives, like who is involved, or how you can tell who these people are. Oh, look at that, the devil. The devil and the King of Wands, yes. So this goes back to my sexual energies, lust demons. You guys could have a Capricorn or a Leo energy. You guys could have a masculine energy in your life. Here could be feminine too, but you could have multiple tempting offers coming, maybe from like certain jobs, certain pathways in life, or a certain person who wants to get intimate with you. There's definitely this energy of you guys being protected and blocked off and removed from a certain energy of lust and temptation. So for a lot of you, this has to do with a specific person. This has to do with someone who, I'm hearing they can't get their needs met. Like someone here could have a sexual addiction, and it's because of whatever inhabits them. King of Swords, the Hierophant. Yeah, you guys have the wisdom. You guys have the discernment now, Temperance. I feel like you guys are, it's almost like I'm hearing vanquish, like you vanquish out evil energies, Hierophant, King of Swords, or there's some sort of knowledge, some sort of either occult information or intelligence that you guys embody that doesn't allow this to come through. So like, even if they are in your space, right? Even if someone approaches you, kind of like that TikTok of that guy I was just talking about. if someone comes into your space and they try to tempt you, it's not even going to work on you because you're so close to your value system. You have a high moral compass. You are so close to spirit. You are so close to your higher self. And you are very smart to the fact, or to the point that nothing works on you. Three of Cups. Some of you guys could have friends. For some of you, like, this is like a friend group that some sort of entity has embodied to try to sway you or to try to distract you from some sort of path as well, some sort of purpose. And Queen of Cups, Six of Cups. For some of you, this is your family. So for some of you, this is your partners. This is an entity that hops from partner to partner. For some of you, this is an entity that hops from family member to family member. I'm even hearing your mother. For some of you, this is your mother. Or just think of the closest people to you. Eight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Chariot. Think of the closest people to you. If you resonate with having, like, I don't like to use the word, like the term chosen one at all, because I feel like anyone can be chosen. Anyone has the ability to answer the call from the divine. We're all connected. It's just that certain people decide to not take that path. But I feel like if you resonate with that phrase, if you resonate with being someone who has a higher calling, it's usually the closest people to you. It's usually the ones that you love. It's usually the ones that you feel like you can trust, that this entity will try to embody or try to distract you or try to ruin your life with. So be very careful. Death, Eight of Swords. Yeah, for a lot of you guys, going back to, it's like you don't know who you can trust. You have trust issues. What can I tell the collective when it comes to their trust right now? Three of Swords. Okay. Eight of Swords. I'm getting that it's probably best to be very mindful and not trust anyone right now. And I know that sounds bad, but I feel like for a lot of you, you guys have a lot of people around you right now that they either lie to you or they're not being honest with you. When it comes to their involvement, when it comes to what their purpose in your life is right now. So be very careful right now. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Two of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you guys have, I'm hearing like nothing from the past is going to suffice. I feel like you guys are going to receive financial offers, work offers, different opportunities opening up for you, but people that you haven't met before. So stay focused on that. Try not to focus on anything from the past, because I do feel like whatever relationships you're looking for, whatever jobs you're looking for, it's going to be in the future. It's going to be something new. It's not going to be something that is currently in your vicinity when it comes to the people and energies that you know, because I feel like that entity has already infiltrated those spaces. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Five of Swords. Yeah, for some of you, it's like you're trying to protect your family right now. You're trying to protect the life that you have built. I would say just be very careful right now. Be very protective of yourself. It's not like a life or death situation here, but it's definitely, you guys have reached this point of mastery and awareness where like these entities really have hits out on you. These people have hits out on you. They're really trying to bring you down in multiple different ways from many different directions. And I feel like you guys really just need to stay grounded. Yeah, Justice. So what's going to happen next here with these vampiric energies? The Emperor, the Four of Pentacles. I'm getting that for some of you, they're gearing up to try one more time. They're gearing up to try again. But I feel like if they do, look at that. Yeah, Four of Swords, Death. If they try one more time, they're going to be faced with some sort of ending, whether it's their health or literally passing away. You guys have a certain masculine energy here who is really egotistical and really wants to bring you down. Nine of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords. They could be trying to round up other people. They could be trying to spread some sort of slanderous information about you. This person will stop at nothing to get what they want. Looks like they're not going to stop at anything until they have no way to get up. I'm hearing like they're going to be faced with some sort of health problem, like nerve problem or bone problem, where they literally can't walk or do anything anymore, or they're going to pass away. I'm getting for a lot of you, you could also work with the, and I was getting this like 5 minutes ago, I just didn't mention it because I have so many downloads coming through, but some of you guys could work with the energy of death. Like you could work with Santa Muerte, you could just work with the angels of death, or you could work with, you could be very close to the energy of death. Whereas you have died multiple times in your life, figuratively speaking, maybe literally, maybe you've had a near-death experience, but you guys have been through so much in your life that death does not faze you. I feel like you have become friends with death. Some of you guys are very close to, like you could be mediums, you could channel passed over energies, spirits. Some of you guys are death doulas, like you work with either maybe like childbirth or hospice or dealing with people who are passing away. Some of you guys could even be embalmers, but you work very closely with death. And I feel like that energy has a lot of respect for you. The energy of death respects you. Yeah, Nine of Swords, Page of Cups. Like there's someone here really trying to gear up to try one more time. They're going to try another tactic. They're going to try something, but they're weak. They're not as strong as they used to be. It's like the only thing pushing them forward is like this entity it won't let go. This entity will not let them stop. This person might even feel like, why am I still doing this? Or why do I still feel compelled to do this? Why can't I control myself? And it's because of this energy, this entity that's controlling them. Yeah. Page of Swords, Empress, Ace of Swords. Like someone really has a hit out on you right now. Let's get some advice from the ancestors. Advice from the ancestors. Mischief and mayhem, freedom, surrender, and abandon. Interesting. So weird. So interesting. I'm getting like right now, yeah, emptiness, hopelessness, challenges with Death Valley. I'm getting like right now might not really be the time to be too social or to be too friendly with people. Not to say that you can't have fun on your own, but I feel like you guys really need to have your head like on straight right now. Yeah, underworld, the shadow realm, and reincarnation. Grounding, centering, and connection. I feel like this is the main focus for you guys right now. Going back to this underworld, it's like the energy of death. You guys are very close to that. I would say to consult your spirit team, consult your ancestors, past over loved ones especially, because they have a message for you regarding this situation. And stay close to the earth. Stay close to the earth, ground, go for walks, go by water, go near the trees. I feel like that's going to be very helpful for you guys right now. Because I really feel like right now I'm hearing it's not a time for nonsense. And I know that I posted that on my community page as well. Yeah. Fear, negative thoughts, self-loathing, ignoring intuition, self-doubt. This is exactly what these energies want. They want you to be afraid of them. They want you to feel that things are going wrong. They want you to have impulsive thoughts. They want you to hate yourself. They want you to ignore your intuition. So if you guys already have an inkling here that someone is rubbing you the wrong way, or something might not be for you, or something is, you guys might even be wondering, it's like, is this person possessed? Like, look at this dual nature of this person. Trust that. Trust your intuition. Trust what you're getting. Trust what you're seeing. Like some of you guys might, it's almost like this situation I'm seeing where it's like you rub your eyes and it's like, am I really seeing what I'm seeing? Like, yes, you are. Trust your vision. Yeah. Epiphany, enlightenment, and higher calling. Yeah. Yeah. They're telling you that, again, the closer that you get to this purpose, the smarter that you get, the stronger that you get spiritually, mentally, physically, intellectually. It's going to be harder for these energies to get to you. But I feel like you guys are facing some sort of test here when it comes to your own, trusting your own intuition. And not letting certain people, certain energies get in your head. I'm seeing someone here, like they might, like some of you guys might think you have schizophrenia. You don't have schizophrenia. You guys just have demonic energies that are being sent to you to try to get you to hate yourself. Like some of you guys could be hearing like, oh, like stop doing that, you suck. But on a more like vile scale, like I can't really say it here, but it's like you guys could be hearing voices like telling you to stop doing something, that something will never work, that you're not cut out for something, that you're bad at something, that you're ugly, that you're not smart, whatever. And it's like these energies, it's these energies coming to you. You guys could have these energies trying to astral project to you. I'm getting like for some of you, like you're on different levels, different spots, different points of the timeline with this. So like some of you, like this is just starting to happen and you're starting to like recognize these things. For others of you, you're very much aware of them. Yeah, exactly. Awareness, mindfulness, and self-mastery. I feel like the main focus for right now should be yourself, should be really becoming a strong vessel within your body, within your mind, within your spirit, your emotions. Because again, it's always the same information. It's like the more that you know about yourself, the more aware that you are, the more that you actually think, critically think and use your intuition, the less that these energies are going to be able to invade your space. Because the only reason that they're able to do the work that they do is because they manipulate, because they use other people, they host within other people. They take energy from other people. That's the only way that they're able to function. So if they can't get what they want out of you, they either self-destruct or they go somewhere else. Exactly, yeah. Snow moon. I feel like you guys are right now, you guys are in, this is the tree I was talking about. Like I was kind of seeing in my meditation, but it's almost like I saw the veins of the roots as well. But I feel like right now you guys are in this time period of rest, recovery, planning after your energy has been restored. Because I do feel like the energy has come back to you. I do feel like you guys are realizing, maybe a lot of epiphanies are coming to you now. I know that there's a full moon tomorrow as well. Full moon in Libra opposing Neptune. So you guys might have some sort of clarity come through. You guys might have some sort of secret or something that makes like a roundabout full circle moment where you finally understand something. Stay within your bubble. Stay within your energy. Try not to let too many things get to you, and make sure you fortify that mind, fortify your heart, fortify your intuition, because you're going to need it right now. Yes. Yes, exactly. Eye of Odin, sacrifice, knowledge, new perspective. You guys are seeing things very clearly. Don't doubt yourself right now. Don't do it. This is not the time for that. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Like you guys have an energy, like I said, that's so focused, so obsessed with you, trying to pull on anything that they can to get a reaction out of you, to get in your space, to ruin something for you. Do not let that happen. Yeah, don't let that happen. Okay, I'm going to leave this here. I really hope I was able to connect to whoever needed to hear this message, and I'll see you guys in one of my upcoming readings for you. Bye.